Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Bread in My Hands is Beneath the Trees, where nobody sees Rite of Spring, number 2, by Patrick Horvath, and then Hassan Otsmane-Elhaou is the letterer. So this is the second volume of the series. For those who didn't read the first, it's about this character named Samantha. Samantha is a serial killer, lives in a small town, travels out of the town to cities to go and find her victims and kill them, and then her kind of life gets jacked up when someone else winds up being a killer, and Samantha has to deal with the killers. Very, killer meets killer sort of thing. So now we're flash forward, I think it's 10 years later. It's the early 90s. The internet's just kind of coming about. So this is a lot of interesting kind of reflection on those early days of the internet. Particularly, we're talking AOL CD, or not really CD, floppy disk, I guess. Maybe it was CD. Yeah, I guess CD. AOL CD discs, and people hopping on that way. So, think of modems making crazy sounds and people not really knowing what they were doing. But it opened up a crazy world. I mean, I grew up and lived through that. I mean, I was back in the day of bulletin boards and just trying to connect with random people that way. But the story is really solid, having Samantha, finding out about this and then connecting with other people, particularly people whose family was victims of Samantha. It's really kind of intriguing to see what might be her downfall. It's kind of a fascinating one, but it's interesting. I mean, there's a lot of exploration of that kind of early internet time, back when the internet wasn't complete shit show, and possibly leading to the downfall of society. But, this was kind of the beginning of that, when people really didn't know what it was used for, were just really taking baby steps online, posting things like bulletin boards, trying to connect with other people, trying to find answers. Things like Google did not exist, YouTube did not exist. Like, none of that existed. It literally was, pages where you would just post something and wait maybe days for someone to respond. So it's a fascinating thing, and of course we got the small town. It had its big deal with its own killer, and then Samantha stopping that person, so it's in the news. Samantha, of course, still has her thing where she wants to kill people. But yeah, it's so it's playing with the kind of the fallout of the first volume. It's this interesting direction. The first issue was from the sister of one of Samantha's victims. This one is Samantha reaching out, getting connected and reaching out to that person. But I think what's in there is fascinating was that motivation, and we see it actually in the real world, where the person who causes the issue is often in the crowd, participating. They clearly want a front row seat or see, the follow up of their damage or whatever. And you see that here, where Samantha is reaching out and giving it probably a tip that almost gives too much away. So it's kind of there's a weird motivation about it, and I don't know what the phenomenon is. I don't know why that happens. But yeah, I mean, it's a real world thing, and Horvath is playing with it. And it's wonderful. It's a great comic. Like, the art is fantastic. You got some play on the early internet here. I think the big thing out of this is it finally answers the question of the whole, you had a whole bunch of anthropomorphic characters in the story, and then there's still animals in this world. Doesn't quite explain the why of that, but it's fascinating to see, these characters react to wild animals in their town. Like, there's a big thing about a bear in the town here. And I think it kind of opens up a whole lot of questions. I think there's some philosophical questions that Horvath is throwing out there, where, people are dealing with, killing, like, a bear coming into a town, but at the same time you have a bear killing other people, and, one's right, one's wrong. I believe that's kind of the point of it, is kind of what's being at least danced around. Art is fantastic. Storytelling is fantastic. Like, this is such a great second volume of the series. The second issue is solid. If you enjoyed the first one, you're going to like the second one. If you like things like Dexter or true crime podcasts, you're going to like this series. Go back and read the first volume and then dive into the second. We're 2 issues in. You're not too far behind. Go experience it. It's well worth it. It's the first volume is one of my favorite of last year. And so far, this is running up and going to be probably on my best of list for this year as well. So, out in shops, you can go get it. We got a link beneath our video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. Just watching our videos support us as well, so thank you. If you're into comics, check us out every day at graphicpolicy.com. And of course, we're on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.